What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and One Crack News. We bring you the information that most people don't talk about or they gloss over. And let's talk about this. In business, in the business field, in the business world, black women are just one of the fastest growing of any denomination when it comes to entrepreneurship that we've seen. They're the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs, period. From 1997 to 2017, in that 20-year span, you know what we've seen? I'll tell you exactly what we've seen. You've seen a growth percentage of number of businesses owned by black women has grown 357%, making black females the fastest group of growing entrepreneurs in the United States of America. That is correct. And they never talk about it. Now, the overall number of women-owned businesses grew by 80% during this time. And at that rate, it's like, what, 1.5 million times the national average or something like that? You know, I don't know. You got to look at the Business Report Commission thing. But women own about 35% of all businesses in the United States. Sorry, throat's a little parched. And you're looking at about 10 million firms. African American women control about 16% of the companies, or estimate about 1.5 million businesses. That figure is larger than the number of firms that are owned by, all minority women, in 1997. But everybody's attributing the growth to women-owned firms, to the lack of, fair play, fair pay, fair promotion thing, the family-friendly policies in corporate America. You got to remember, black women or women of color, minorities, and everybody, when you look at the statistics, they're impacted more by the negative factors that women face. So it's not surprising that they chose to invest in themselves. Where you see black men, those doors, a lot of doors for black men seem to be closed, but they would let the black woman right through that door to keep us emancipated, keep us unsure of ourselves as men. So all these programs and all these things are set up for black women, and it's much harder for us. So we have to definitely, at an early age, start honing our sons, black women. You have to start teaching your son business. Teach them business practices. You know what successful families do with their children? They start hiring teachers to teach them math. Private tutors they pay. Come over, teach them math. Teach them the stock market. Teach them everything from 7 years of age on, when they're able to grasp things. Start teaching them right away. Overseas, math is their top subject. In the country of India, math, technology. That's why they have so many doctors in their field in India. Why do you think all these doctors over here in India, you think they just flew them over? No, they knew to hit the books. They knew that They wanted a better life for themselves. They came from sleeping on dirt, a rug on dirt, no shoes if they had any at all, to coming into jobs that's paying them $800,000 a year, $600,000 a year, because they went to school, they worked hard, they studied 18 hours a day, they sacrificed. They sacrificed to make it. And men, we have to find a way to do better by ourselves. See, there's a high concentration of black women-owned businesses like in Georgia, Maryland, and like Illinois. But African American women are launching companies in growing numbers across the country. Detroit, you've seen President Obama promoted the entrepreneurship that time when he had the economic development. Well, he's not President Obama no more, but you know what I'm saying. So they did a lot for women business owners back then. Now women are getting smarter because they're going into all type of different things of our daycare centers. They're learning how to launch programs online to make themselves rich. Nearly 70% of the students are women. 60% of them are identifying with the member of the minority group. And the Built Institute that was started in 2012, they graduated about 800 students in an 8-week course, which teaches the basics of starting and running a business, including such topics as money management and how to determine your break-even point. These are things that you could use to help you out right now. And see, the typical participant is an African American woman. The group's executive director said that. He's like, it's very intentional from the very beginning to be exclusive. Because when we started to say we saw a gap, there was a lot of attention of high-scale, high-growth technology companies, but none was a lot more, showing support to the community or the main street entrepreneurs. So you got to look at these things. Black women are doing it in this business. Right now, there's a black woman, black entrepreneur right now is on her way to a multi-billion-dollar business. Jada Cummins. She owns a company, Self Glamour. You women will know that. She's offering 100% double-stitched human hair, mink lashes, and edge controls. And they're going to start selling apparel too, all online. You see that? All online. They're going to offer rewards for referring friends, is leaving reviews on social media channels. They also offer like Remy hair with cuticles facing the same direction, bundles that weigh like 100 grams, as well as Indian hair that comes straight from India, Vietnamese hair that can be colored bleach blonde, Malaysian hair that is grade 7A, whatever that means, Brazilian hair that is grade 8A, and all these different type of extensions. They have found a way to make a business out of this internationally that is going to make them billions of dollars, and you can be able to get it all online. Black women. So guys, we got to step up. Enough said.